dear guests, partners, everyone joining us virtually. It is my great pleasure to welcome you all to the handover ceremony of the Team Europe Partnerships Portal called TEPP. Through this portal, the new Team Europe approach of the European Union will receive a simple and efficient toolbox to coordinate the assistance to the partner countries worldwide. Today's event is streamed via YouTube and Facebook, and the recording will remain publicly accessible after the event. Now let me briefly introduce the order of today's event. First, we will hear the statements of Mr. Jonatan Vseviov, Secretary General of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Estonia. Then I will give the floor to Mr. Felix Fernandez-Shaw, Director for Sustainable Development Policy and Coordination of the Directorate General for International Partnerships of the European Commission. After that, Mr. Ats Albre, Member of the Board of the Estonian Association of Information Technology and Telecommunication, has the floor. Further, Ms. Tuuli Pärenson, representative of the consortium of the IT companies, and Ms. Katrin Rohtla, project manager of the TEP portal, will reflect on the development process and give a glimpse to the portal. Once we have heard the statements, we will receive a moment for signing ceremony. But let me now first pass the floor to the Secretary General, Jonatan Vseviov. Please.
Thank you, Kadi. Dear friends, welcome all to Tallinn, especially, obviously. I'm very happy to welcome Mr. Felix Fernandez-Shaw here in our Ministry of Foreign Affairs. I am sorry we started late. We had a very good discussion upstairs on what we as Europeans can and what we as Europeans need to do in assisting Ukraine today and in the future. An additional reason why I'm especially sorry for being late is that I know that we had a specific time allocated for this event, and just simply reading out our titles takes up half of the allocated time. I mean, yours especially. And obviously the Estonian IT communication is pretty lengthy as well, and mine isn't any better. So thank you all for your patience. Thanks for being here. I'd like to begin with a quote from a European, a great European, an Englishman, Winston Churchill, who once said, "Never let a good crisis to go to waste." And so the initial idea for a TEPP portal was actually born in the spring of 2020 out of an urgent need to coordinate European response to the COVID pandemic. By today, that initial project has significantly grown and now symbolizes the whole Team Europe approach and European Union unity in supporting its partners in their transition process. Something that was born out of a crisis surely can endure future crises. Digital transformation is one of the key elements of sustainable development, and Estonia, as a digital nation, has worked hard to be a valuable partner in this regard. The Team Europe Partnerships Portal is Estonia's contribution as the European Union flagship project and was built in real Team Europe spirit. It's an innovative, easy-to-use platform to support partner countries in finding effective solutions for their needs, build inclusive and sustainable societies, and create bridges between Team Europe actors. TEPP is built to actively forge partnerships between partner countries and a wide array of European providers, from both private and public sectors, as well as financial organizations. So I would especially like to thank the European Commission for the excellent partnership we've had during this journey, and obviously all the Estonian IT companies for their outstanding work in actually developing the technical solution of the platform. The story of Team Europe Partnership Portal is a great example of how public-private partnerships ought to function in a world that requires out-of-the-box thinking. I am extremely delighted to hand over now, during this event, the Team Europe Partnership Portal to the European Commission. And I do hope that it will unite great ideas with the right needs and funding, thus giving us more power in a world that continues to be dangerous for the very idea of Europe. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Secretary General, for highlighting the importance of cooperation, partnership, and innovation. Now I would like to give the floor to Director Félix Fernández-Shaw, please.
Thanks a lot, and good afternoon to all. Thank you, Jonathan, for your words, but also thank you, Kadi, and your team. As you said, Jonathan, this comes out of a brilliant idea, and it comes out of a Team Europe way of working. And as I'm visiting Estonia today, one of the things I continue saying is that where all Europeans develop European ideas, the idea of Europe, and when they think European, you have great ideas. And if you only think in your corner, what you have is a corner idea. And no matter how big you are, and you have a very big neighbor, you can also have a very small idea. Here, however, we have a small member state thinking big, thinking European, and that's what you get a Team Europe partnership portal. Because what we lack is a way of communicating all our solutions. We have plenty of European solutions, and many of our partners along the world are looking for good European solutions, the ones that bring connectivity, democracy, the one that brings people together, the ones that bring renewable, the ones that make our climate and our globe a better place to be in. We have plenty of those. And the problem has been how to put them on the table, how to make them accessible to all our partners. And hence the Team Europe partnership portal is a great idea because it allows for all of us to offer European solutions to our partner countries, to our partner governments, to our partner societies, to our friends, to those who want to understand how Europe is doing what it's doing on the green and digital transition. And that is what it is. And we have recently launched in December the Global Gateway, which is a way of connecting people to European solutions. And I think this is a great example of Team Europe, of Global Gateway, and of partnerships. So I think I've made all the buzzwords sound all together. And a little message to a corner country to the east, that I think if we all have a European vision, I think we become unbeatable. So thanks a lot, Jonathan. Thank you to the Estonian Ministry of Foreign Affairs for your ideas. And then, of course, for making them happen to the teams and to the private sector. And that also goes for my team and my collaborators who have been pushing everybody around to make it happen. So thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, Felix, for your kind words. Now we can proceed with the short statement by the representative of Estonian Association of Information Technology and Telecommunications. Mr. Albre, the floor is yours, please.
Thank you. On behalf of Estonian private sector and the private sector companies, I'm really pleased and proud to say that this type of initiative, the way the companies and the public sector came together and also the Team Europe came together, is similar to how we built Estonia as a digital state, having high trust, having a deep collaboration between private and public sector. And ITL and Estonian technology companies are really glad that this type of quick innovation and quick way to react to a global crisis is still possible, and we can do it on a large scale, not just inside Estonia, but also together with Europe. And thank you to all the companies participating, and thank you to Team Europe, and thank you to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
Thank you, Mr. Albre. And now we turn to the, excuse me, to Mr. Rohtla and Ms. Tuuli Pärenson, who are actually those doing the real work. So without further ado, please, the developing team, floor is yours.
It is a pleasure to be here and really celebrate this successful cooperation that we had. When we started this project or entered it, we had two challenges ahead of us, and we knew to expect them. We knew that there will be 6 organizations involved in making it happen. So, of course, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, DG INTPA, and 4 companies from Estonia, go for Trinidad Wiseman, Causality, and actors. So already the number of organizations is huge. And now when we add that, yes, it was an urgent project that had to be delivered quickly, then yes, we had a few challenges to expect. But together, really together, we proved that no challenge is too big if there is goodwill and cooperation. And we work together as one team. All those 6 organizations that I mentioned, we really all served as one team who made contributions daily and weekly. So that was the only way how we could succeed, and we did. And all thank you for that. And thank you all the counterparts for this really transparent communication and solution-driven approach. And here I give the word to Katri, who will very briefly also introduce the portal. We will show them a little. And it was also her personal efforts that she made in this project that helped us to work so closely together.
Thank you, Tuuli. Team Europe Partnership Portal is a matchmaking tool that brings together suitable providers and those looking for high-quality expertise and services. In the background, you can see some screenshots from the portal and links to the portal. These are just a couple of examples, so you can see how amazing the portal is. The project was started with a very ambitious goal and limited time. On the 6th of October last year, we all saw each other first time. And we decided to use agile tools and mindset to achieve our goal. It wasn't an easy task. And after 5 weeks, we already have the designed prototype. And after 3 months, we had the first developed minimum viable product ready. We got good feedback from the pilot users and finished the final version in a live environment 6 months from the start. I have to say that the team did a great job. To achieve such a big goal with a limited time, it requires from the team good technical collaboration and communication skills. Also good change management to respond to the changes quickly and continuous learning mindset. I think one of our key values was working environment, trust, flexibility, openness, transparency, respect, simplicity. These are words that describe the environment where we worked together. This was a good example of great cooperation with different parties from public and private sectors in the different countries. In addition to the mentioned partners, IT companies, DG INTPA, and Minister of Foreign Affairs, I have to mention also our end users. We are very thankful to them who contributed their time and tested the design and the portal during the piloting period. Their feedback was very valuable. All together, we created a portal that is easy to use and attractive. Thank you, Kati Metsandi and Ats Albre, for believing in me and giving me such a great challenge. And thank you all the team members from Estonia and DG INTPA. It was an honor and a pleasure to work with you all. I see that this portal meets all the conditions to become a very useful tool around the world to build inclusive societies and create the bridge between all Team Europe actors. Thank you.
Thank you. I almost started crying, I must say. It's been an emotional journey, I think, for all of us.
Yes.
But again, the team and Team Europe and trust and the innovative, out-of-the-box thinking has brought us here. So now I would like to again hand over the floor to Secretary General and Felix Fernandez-Shaw and also Tuuli, who will sign the handover protocol. Please, let's take this moment. No?
But it's not actually done yet. So Felix, we should do it standing up perhaps. Yeah. Is it okay if we stand up? So this is the Team Europe partnership portal that on behalf of the not just the Estonian government clearly, but the Estonian people, I'm entrusting in your hands so that you would put it to good use as the European Commission. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. And this is Team Europe.
This is it. Okay, thanks for coming.
Yeah, dear partners and guests, virtually and here in the room, may this be really the beginning of the continuation of an innovative Team Europe partnerships journey. Thank you for being part of this virtual event. Have a good day. Thank you.